dual exhaust on a Dodge Xplorer motorhome? That's crazy talk. Anyway, still got the stock exhaust on. I'm on my way to work, but I'm thinking of a spot up here that doesn't have a lot of traffic on it, and I'll see if I can just do a couple drive-bys with the GoPro going and see if I can get you some sound with the stock exhaust, just so you can hear the difference of when I put the muffler on. Put me on the lift, and he could get it high, but he couldn't get it that high. So anybody that's looking to do any exhaust work on a camper van, make sure you call ahead and learn from my mistakes, and just make sure that there's enough clearance for them to get under there. I mean, he could have done it. He was a tall guy though. He was probably like 6'4", but I mean, I don't really blame him. He would have been hunched over doing the exhaust, but technically he could have done it. But I don't know. He told me that, see, I bought a 1 inlet and 2 outlet muffler, and I kind of want to make it like a dual exhaust in the back. You know, preferably I'd love to do one on each side. Anyway, I went to this performance muffler shop here in Vegas right after I left the other place. Kind of jumping ahead here, and he said it was kind of a slow day, and he could fit me in at 12:30 was the only time he could fit me in. So I went home and took a nap and got something to eat, and now I'm on my way to. I should be there by 12:30, and see what we can come up with. Get me on the rack, and hopefully he sees something better than the other guy. I mean, the worst comes to worst, I'll do the 2 pipes coming out the passenger side, but I really would like to get, you know, 1 coming out the other side, or maybe 2 coming out the back angled. We'll see. Give it a little hot rod flare, but either way, you guys will see what I come up with in a little bit. Alright, so just pulling in here. Oh, I actually got the lift open. He said the first lift was for heavy-duty vehicles, so... What the fuck? Are you serious, lady? Got the 2.5-inch piping. They came over the rear end there. One hanger. One to put on that side. Alright, so here's another angle of the 2 outlet coming out, and the muffler itself. And then here's where they welded the one inlet, 2.5. So it's 2.5 going in, and then 2.5 dual coming out. Bonus shot of my shocks that I put in right after I got it too. Couldn't be happier. It's got a nice little rumble to it. If you get on it, you can really hear it. But if it's in a higher gear and you're just kind of feathering the pedal, it's really not that loud at all. And it's exactly what I was looking for. I didn't want like a loud Flowmaster or even the MagnaFlows. From everything that all the videos and stuff that I watched, it just seemed like it would be just too loud for what I wanted to do with this. You know, and probably a lot of you guys will probably think I'm crazy to put dual exhaust on a motorhome, but I've had, you know, modified exhausts on pretty much every vehicle I've ever had. I just love the sound of it. You know, they say fuel economy improves and a little more power. If it does, that's great. I also love the looks of it. As you saw, I was also able to do the dual tailpipes out one each side, and they did a great job. They were, you know, they asked me if I wanted them angled or straight out, and I had them angled a little bit. Real happy with the way they look. At idle, there's a little bit of a gurgle. You can hear it a little bit, but hopefully the videos that I did, you know, gave a good enough sound. But if you're interested in that muffler, I'll put a link in the description. And like I said, I'm happy. Another bonus that I like about it is with the stock muffler on there, I couldn't tell if I was in overdrive or not, usually, because it was so quiet. With this muffler, I can hear when it kicks into overdrive, so with that, if I want to stay in overdrive, you know, I cannot press on the accelerator as much and kind of stay in that gear, whereas before I was kind of guessing if it was in there or not. I mean, which isn't a big deal, but it's just another plus of having the exhaust and being able to hear it. Dude on a moped here. Let's get a shot of him. Sons of Vesparchy. Vespa Anarchy. What? Are you kidding me? You mean all that time it wasn't recording?